My name is Chloe. I'm from Malaysia. I'm currently doing my final BA degree internship in Beijing, China. The hotel I'm interning at is Crown Plaza Beijing Sun Palace, which is under the Intercontinental Hotels Group chain, IHG. I'm doing management training, which is where I am required to follow managerial figures on a daily basis to learn about the standard hotel procedures. I'm tied to the front office, specifically the front desk, where I am required to perform basic procedures such as checking in and checking out, member loyalty, recognition, guest service center, executive lounge, and also public relations on a daily basis. Those are my basic roles as a front desk staff. However, because I am under management training, my responsibilities are from a managerial standpoint, where I am to make decisions and solve problems and also delegate from a managerial perspective. The practical skills that I have acquired during my internship has definitely been the learning of the hotel interface system, which is Opera. Not only do I now have intermediary skills and knowledge of this system, I have also been fortunate enough to learn about the different sections within the front office, such as the operator center, the executive club lounge, and also the concierge, which makes my whole program a very well-rounded program and has further increased and improved my skills in terms of this department. The social skills that I have acquired during my internship is communication. Not only am I now able to fluently communicate in Mandarin with the Chinese local guests here, but also with my colleagues, which has made me more confident and more motivated to push myself harder every day. This has resulted in a very positive environment for me because this has built the teamwork much more stronger than being separated from them and not being able to communicate with them. How have I added value to my workplace during my internship? Because I come from an international background, I am the bridge between the international guests and also to my Chinese-speaking colleagues. Sometimes it's difficult for them to understand some of the English words that guests often use. And so, because I am able to speak English fluently, I have been able to help them communicate and converse with the guests whenever they have problems, which is very helpful for them. And because of this, my mentors have made sure that I communicate with my coworkers on a weekly basis in English only. And this has helped them further improve their English level skills. The other value that I have added to my workplace is the positive energy that I bring to the work environment. My coworkers often feel very comfortable working with me and feel like they can rely on me a lot more than on a trainee itself, which gives me a sense of accomplishment because it's nice to know that I provide a comfortable setting for my coworkers to work around me. Working here 6 months has been very short. However, I am able to see some of the negatives of this hotel as well, especially the front desk. Some changes that I would suggest for the front desk would be motivation and also training. Staff turnover rate here is very high, and I believe that one of the reasons is because of the motivation of the staff. I believe that communicating and conversing with your staff members is very important, especially on an emotional level. Because if you're not motivating your staff enough, they won't be dedicated to stay, and their loyalty will be swayed at any time. I would suggest that communicating with the lower subordinates or even taking the time out to be a friend and asking them what some of the problems are and hopefully be able to change some of that problem would be very helpful for them in the future. I also believe that training is needed as well because of the high turnover rate. There are many new faces and trainees that come into the front office who have no training or very little knowledge of what the hotel line is like. Proper training should be taken into consideration, and also the time needed to prepare them for this training and also for the daily operations. I believe that strengthening this would help the hotel in the future, especially the front desk. My next development plans. As I aspire to be a general manager in the future, I believe that this 6 months management training in this hotel has taught me a lot and will definitely be helpful for me in the future. I think about the information and also the advice that my mentors have given me and how this has taught me to be a better leader. It gives me a sense of accomplishment to know that my leaders put me in charge of making decisions and handling guests and also delegation, giving me more responsibilities even as a trainee. And this has motivated me to work harder as a supervisory level and not as an entry-level staff. I believe this could be the difference between a supervisory position and also an entry-level position, and this has helped me greatly, especially for my future plans. I've enjoyed my 6 months interning here in this hotel, and I hope that one day I do get to come back to Crown Plaza, Beijing Sun Palace and make a difference, especially for me and also for my colleagues who have helped me get to this point.
600米后靠右处左